Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Most gaming laptops either sacrifice performance for portability or cram in so much power that they weigh more than a small child. They overheat, throttle under load, and drain your battery in minutes. The market is flooded with options that promise the world but deliver inconsistent results. That's where the Cyborg 15 steps in. It's designed to bridge that gap, delivering desktop-level performance in a chassis that's actually designed to be carried around. No more choosing between power and practicality. This laptop aims to give you both. First impressions? Stunning. The Cyborg 15 isn't just a machine, it's a statement. The angular, futuristic design with sharp lines and aggressive styling immediately screams gamer. But it's not just about looks. MSI has nailed the balance between form and function. The build quality is solid. Premium aluminum and magnesium alloy construction gives it a sturdy feel without being overly heavy. At just under 4.6 pounds, it's surprisingly portable for a gaming rig. The hinge is smooth, the keyboard deck is stable, and the overall fit and finish feel like a premium product. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the Cyborg 15 truly shines. At its heart is the AMD Ryzen 9 270 processor. Wait, Ryzen 9 270? That's not a typo. This is AMD's latest 8-core beast, clocking in at a base speed of 4.0 GHz and boosting up to 5.2 GHz. With 16 threads and 16 megabytes of smart cache, it's not just fast, it's fast. In real-world testing, this chip handles everything from 4K video editing to heavy multitasking with ease. And here's the kicker. It outperforms Intel's i9-12950HX in both raw performance and efficiency. That means more power, less heat, and better battery life. Pair that with 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and you've got a system that laughs at Chrome tabs, virtual machines, and even some light AI workloads. But the real star of the show is the graphics. The Cyborg 15 comes equipped with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 with 8 gigabytes of GDDR7 memory. Now, GDDR7 is the latest and greatest in VRAM tech. It's faster, more efficient, and better at handling high-resolution textures than anything before it. With up to 572 TOPS of AI performance, this GPU isn't just for gaming. It's a powerhouse for content creators, 3D modelers, and even AI developers. In benchmarks, it crushes titles like Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p Ultra with ray tracing enabled. And thanks to DLSS 3.5, you get buttery smooth frame rates without sacrificing visual fidelity. Whether you're diving into the latest AAA titles or streaming in 4K, this GPU delivers. The display is another standout. The 15.6-inch FHD IPS panel with a 144 Hz refresh rate is a gamer's dream. Colors are vibrant, blacks are deep, and motion is buttery smooth. No ghosting, no tearing. The 100% sRGB coverage means your creative work will look exactly as intended. And with a response time of just 3 milliseconds, even fast-paced shooters feel responsive. The 144 Hz refresh rate isn't just a spec, it's a game changer. In competitive titles like Valorant or Fortnite, every frame counts, and this display ensures you're always one step ahead. Now let's talk connectivity. The Cyborg 15 packs a full suite of ports, 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 2, 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 with DisplayPort and power delivery, an HDMI 2.1 port, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a microSD card reader. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 round out the wireless options, ensuring you stay connected at blazing fast speeds. The inclusion of a microSD reader is a nice touch, perfect for photographers or videographers who need quick access to external storage. And yes, there's even a dedicated Ethernet port for those times when Wi-Fi just won't cut it. But what about real-world use? Let's put this thing through its paces. First up, gaming. I ran a stress test on Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p Ultra with ray tracing and DLSS quality. The RTX 5060 handled it like a champ. Average frame rates stayed above 90 FPS with minimal thermal throttling. The Ryzen 9 270 kept up effortlessly, even when running background tasks like Discord and OBS. Next, I pushed it with Blender and Premiere Pro. The 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM and the Ryzen 9's multi-core performance made short work of 4K video exports and complex 3D renders. Even AI workloads, like running Stable Diffusion locally, were smooth and responsive. The laptop stayed cool under load, with the fans ramping up only when absolutely necessary. Battery life? Impressive for a gaming laptop. Around 6 hours of light productivity, and still usable for gaming if you're plugged in. Now, let's be real, no product is perfect. The Cyborg 15 is an exception. The keyboard is a bit mushy compared to high-end mechanical options, and the trackpad, while functional, isn't as precise as what you'd get on a MacBook. The fans can get loud under heavy load, though they're not unbearable. And while the display is great for gaming, it's not quite OLED-level contrast. Also, the 1TB SSD is fast, but if you're a power user, you might want to upgrade to a 2TB model down the line. So how does it stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 and the Alienware M16R2. The Zephyrus G15 is lighter and has better battery life, but it's held back by an older GPU and weaker CPU. The Alienware M16R2 is a beast, but it's heavier, more expensive, and lacks the Ryzen 9's efficiency. The Cyborg 15 strikes a perfect balance. It's powerful, portable, and priced competitively. It's not the absolute best in any single category, but it's consistently excellent across the board. So, what is this laptop for? Gamers who want a high-performance machine without sacrificing portability. Content creators who need raw power for video editing, 3D modeling, or AI workloads. Power users who demand multitasking capabilities and future-proof specs. If you're a student, a professional, or a creator who also loves gaming, this is the laptop that can do it all. The MSI Cyborg 15 Gaming AI laptop is more than just a gaming machine. It's a productivity powerhouse wrapped in a sleek, gamer-friendly package. With its Ryzen 9 270 RTX 5060, 32 gigabytes DDR5 RAM, and 144Hz FHD display, it delivers desktop-level performance in a portable form factor. Yes, it has a few minor quirks, but the pros far outweigh the cons. If you're in the market for a high-end laptop that can handle gaming, content creation, and everything in between, this is the one to get. So what are you waiting for? Head over to MSI's website or your favorite retailer. Check out the Cyborg 15 and experience the future of gaming and productivity today. Trust me, your future self will thank you.